Hey folks, we're here again. I am. Hope you are as well. Hi archives. Yeah. So what we're doing today is finishing up the demos for this album. Because after that we can actually start recording the album once we have a clear vision of what the hell it is we're doing. I am doing. Such a lonely job. Anyway, so I'm trying to remember if I've done anything new on the tracks we did last week. I don't think so. No, I did. Of course I did, because of course I did. Anyway, let's just have a real quick peek at all of these and see what's what. Opening up the album closer, I owe an explanation to myself now, which is true on so many fronts. But anyway, sorry. Gotta have a quick peek at what's what and see if right. Give me a second. Just gonna have to check my notes probably as well. Anyway, let's have a listen to I owe an explanation to myself now. Or actually, let's not, because by the looks of it, I haven't done anything on it, so it's ready to go. Next up, turning inwards. That was fast. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna try and see if I can dig up the notes from last session. Wow, there we go. What song are we calling, boy? Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Right. All right. I don't think that's new. No, that's not new either. Let's keep it that way. Yes, but I definitely did something new on a ballad. Every album needs a good ballad, right? So yes, let's look what's what. Oh yes. So what I've done here is add piano, starting from a certain point, and solo guitar. Oh yes, and I think I've sort of, looks like I've actually, finished the lyrics as well. Let's have a listen. So what I'm thinking here is I'm going to do like the intro as a mixture of acoustic and electric guitar, because it just kind of sounds right. I tried during this week, I tried to do it just acoustically, do it just with the electric guitars, but it didn't work, or it just wasn't as good as the demo I'd already done for it. And then I just sort of switched it up sound-wise just a little bit. It's got that filtery thing going on the lead guitar now. Anyway.
cannot be.
No, no new lyrics here. That's my bad.
Part of your clear army. Why am I here? Am I only to please? Fate, fate. Why don't I have a little faith, faith in the systematic ways? Instead I scream my fucking rain.
Yeah, I think the filtery electric guitar adds a really nice vibe to this song. It's a mood thing, I think.
So crass, for goodness sakes, sakes. Why can't I be a little slave of the system and its perfect rules?
Just a little bit of piano. Probably the only song on this record that's gonna have a piano.
Part of your clear army. Why am I here? Am I only to please? Faith, faith. Why don't I have a little faith, faith in the system and its ways?
What I'm thinking here is that, or I need to, when I've actually recorded everything, I need to think a little about the percussion side of things. But because now the acoustic guitar just kind of gets a little buried, and in the end it's a mixing thing, because the acoustic guitar is sort of also obviously playing a rhythm, and then the lead guitars are playing less of the rhythm, more of a riff, which in itself is again rhythm, obviously. But that's something I have to figure out during mixing, because right now this it's unclear. But it's hey, hi Eduardo, great to have you with us again. Greetings back to Argentina. But yeah, solo coming up.
My fucking rain. I'm so crass, for goodness sakes, sakes. Why can't I be a little slave of the system and its perfect guitar solo. Instead I scream my rain. I'm so dressed for goodness sakes.
Yeah, so I had this idea of maybe a easy or less active version of the solo might sound cool during the last chorus, and I think it does.
Why can't I be a little slave of the system and its
That's actually not half bad. Uh, this demo is probably good enough to to send to the other guys to listen to, and I wouldn't have to be completely ashamed. For actual releasing this to the world, um, it's I it's not good enough yet. The solo, I can play it a little better. It was just a one-off almost. But yeah, I'm digging the vibe of this song now. For me, it was up in the air a bit for a time, whether I could be able to really get into it. But now I'm really into it. Yeah, gotta say. Um, yeah. All right. But anyway, moving on. Let's see. Next song up would be Conversations with an Algorithm. Oh, dude, you do know about music if you're following us, That means you've got the best taste. Oh, but thanks, man. It certainly is starting to come together all of a sudden. I actually have a very good feeling about all of these 8 songs at the moment. Some with a feeling where I'm like, I can't wait to get this done. Some with a feeling, oh, I gotta, stay alert and get it right when I record it. What I'm doing, I'm starting recording next week. So there you go. I think these demos are now thought through enough to to go to the next stage. Oh yeah, yeah. I do, Eduardo. I do find a lot of things I can adjust and make better, especially after I've released a record. But no, I always think that a record should always reflect the state and the point in time a musician is in. So I listened back to our first album for example, and I really dig what I did with some of the songs, and then with other songs I'm like, I mean, I like all the songs, but then there's things that I think, oh well, maybe I should have done that another way. But then again, why? It's it's the calling card from John from what, 2 years back. Yeah. Oh, we just had the 2-year anniversary of the first album. Way. Anyway, I'm going on and on. Sorry. Yeah, glad to have you, Eduardo. This is so much more fun with you, hanging out, doing this. Anyway, so Conversations with an Algorithm. Okay, yeah. So what I've done is I've apparently finished the lyrics. So I've recorded, a quick version of the new vocals. Oh Oh, there's also a little guitar solo thing in there, and then I've added clean guitar things that are accentuating the riff in the chorus a bit more. You know, you know, if you're able at all to tell from that what I mean. Anyway, hey man, play it loud, play it proud. All right, here we go. Conversations with an algorithm.
All day looked up in my home, staring down my endless phone, trying to crack that secret code, trying to squeeze into that mold. We're searching for life.
And I mean, you can't tell from listening via the stream, but there's this electric guitar that in the chorus goes "badak gadanak gadanak gadada," and I've panned it. It was just an idea, and I needed to put that down. It's panning like from your left ear to the right ear with every couple of strokes, like da da ba da da ba da da ba da da, which is a bit of fun, when you're listening to the album on headphones. That's just a nice little thing that I hope some people will appreciate. Some people won't even notice. I personally, I don't even notice those things the first times I listen to albums, because I listen to different things, and then at some point when I've listened to the album more times, I start to pick that kind of mixing or production stuff up, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's going like. But anyway. Oh, and another thing I did with this is I've shortened it by like one chord sequence that it goes directly into this oh lo and behold, it's a conversation thing after the previous line, whereas before there was one chord sequence between that, making the song shorter, and I think it kicks more ass now.
Oh, it's a conversation. Can't win it's the algorithm. Oh, behold, it's a conversation. Can't win it's the algorithm. All night, wide awake in bed, betting the world into my head, trying so hard to let things slide, knowing too well it'll cut me alive. We're searching for life on a moment by so long behold, it's a conversation. Can't win it's the algorithm. Oh, lo and behold, it's a conversation. Can't win it's the algorithm.
That was that's me coming up with the guitar solo thingy as I go. I just had this sudden impulse of wanting to do this, this electric guitar bendy kind of thing in this halftime middle eight, which would have, that sort of um, spacey, floaty kind of sound to it. Completely improvised vocal line there. Now, obviously, if you were a producer, you'd be like, "Oh, what the hell is going on in this part?" But not to worry. I have an idea. The idea is there. I'm gonna obviously ditch half of the notes I'm using in there because it's not consistent. It doesn't make too much sense yet. But this is good enough for me to go into recording and figure it out when I'm actually recording it, which exact notes I want to do. This might be boring information. Sorry. Still searching for life. On my mobile device, so lo and behold, it's a conversation. I can't win it's the algorithm. Oh, lo and behold, it's a conversation. I can't win it's the algorithm. Oh, lo and behold, that's how we go. Oh, lo and behold, that's how we go. That's how we go. Now, all of a sudden, this song is like just barely over 3 minutes long. But this sounds like a cool song to play live with the band. So, I'm feeling this track as well. Let's actually go to song number 1. Now, interesting thing happened with that one. As you might recall, last week I had an idea of having a choir enter at some point. So I started demoing those choir tracks, which is just Oz, and I think there's like some I'm echoing some of the lines, but what's interesting about it is that I've got sort of an old computer I'm doing this on, although it's a good enough machine, but at some point it's gonna tell me to just screw myself and not put any more tracks on it. So I've actually had to make a bounce it out as a whole track. So I am not at the moment able to mix it. Not to worry. Obviously, I'm gonna be able to do that later on. But yeah, song number 1 starts off real mellow, and yes, I added electric guitars to this as well. This album is gonna have electric guitars. Someone was complaining to me that electric guitars are gone, and obviously I thought it my duty to bring them back. So here you go. Not an electric guitar yet. I actually like the fact that the album takes a while to get going, lyrics or whatever. Don't share the wealth. The lyrics kick in like 1 minute into the song. About keep crawling further up the ladder till the burner. All of those lines, fine pretty lines, keep them happy
reality, not reading all the bullshit that we're feeding. Yes, you are.
This is obviously the place that first electric guitars in.
Time after time, make it look like we're caring. You're objective, get them sharing. Big data.
This has got like a great mood going on, I think.
Dumps, subscriber bumps. We're a business, not a preschool. Just tell them what I told you. Yes, you are.
I mean, I'm a sucker for, electric guitars when they come in like, yes. I just love it. Anyway, I'm not actually sure if I had the lyrics done last week, but yeah, now they are. Getting a vibe, I should add like just a little kind of a high note synth kind of thing after that chorus when we go back into the verse. Yes.
Kick up upstairs like someone cares what we do with all the money. Keep it close to you, honey. Yes, you
Oh, guitar solo as well.
This is post you.
I love this line, although I say so myself. Don't give me truth. This is post you. That's just me being a terrible smartass, but yeah. But I do like that line. So there you go. Anyway, that's track 1. I believe the solo I had last week, yeah. But I don't think I had the lyrics. I don't think. But yeah, like that one small idea I had. I'm gonna put it in here and try to remember. All right. Anyway, moving on. Eduardo, this is your favorite song that still features a cat. But I gotta tell you, the funny thing is, you get used to the cat. I might not even, remember to take it out again in the final version. Maybe I will. But let's see. Oh yeah, I've tried to add a little bit of soundscapey kind of thing. Let's see how that sounds.
I'm a guilty soul.
Oh yeah, and I finished the lyrics. Woohoo!
A thought of my own. I change where we're going, but here still am, feeling all scammed, broken, still paying.
Oh yeah, now I know. Yeah, give me a second. I'll fix one quick thing so we can actually hear the synths throughout the song. And it seems I've maybe cut one chord sequence of the whistling thing here at the beginning. Just small little edits that I hope will make the song flow better. All right, almost done here, so we can